Hello and welcome. My name is Cody. I'll be your tarot reading today. Welcome to Crafty Raven Tarot channel. Alright, and this will be a reading for the sign of Sagittarius. Going to jump right into it and get this reading going. I ask my guides, my counsel, my angels, my ancestors, my whales for clear, accurate messages on my part that I can deliver to you guys for this month of March 2020. This will be the first of the month reading, and whenever you're watching this, if it resonates with you, that's awesome. If it does not, throw it out, take it as it comes, because I can't stay long. And here we go. We're going to see what's up. We're going to draw a few cards out of the tarot to get your general energies down. Reading for the sign of Sagittarius. I ask, what is going on with Sagittarius for this first half of the month of March 2020? Okay. The cards fall out. The moon. Okay, so some type of deceptive energy. Also had this card fall out as well. Now the moon's not always taken as deceptive energy. The moon could be taken as like the other half of the cycle. What am I trying to say there? Notice on the moon card the two pillars that sit there and the yods, symbol that the divine is in your current situation. The divine is very present. That's what those yods are, these little raindrops, golden, falling down like they are. And the moon, in its knowledge, knows it's like the water of the emotions, like the moon controlling the tides. That is the moon controlling the fluctuation of water being equated to your emotions. Like when we get sad, we cry, things like that. Like the moon being here is showing me that there's some type of an emotional event that's taking place, but it's major. Like it's a major event in your life, a fated point, if you will. As your life path branches out, you have free will to do with what you want to do and to do however you want to do life, but you have to meet certain fated points along the way that you signed up for, yourself. And like the moon's the manic side of things. It's the side of things that's not always, there's no control with the moon. It's not stable. You could say that, like, so there's some type of shake-up happening right now in your life, to say the least, and it's a very cloudy one. Okay, so Sagittarius, you're also trying to stay in a fixed state where you were working on manifestations. You were working on trying to hold your ground, trying to hold what you believed, what you were passionate about, trying to keep that. Well, the moon and its cycles bringing change and bringing these changes now, right now where we sit at. Now, this reading, you could look at it for being, this is your current energy. You sit under the energy of the moon, and the moon being lunar, lunatic, like the moon shows that like you're underneath a guided path, but that path could look dark at times. It could look really like you're not going to make it, or like you're not going to be able to hold on to this passion that you're trying to hold on to. And you being a fire sign, that's it's bringing major life changes in you. Right now, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Strength card. If you guys are new to the channel, you guys know that it takes me a minute. I'm clairvoyant, I'm psychic, so it takes me a minute to get into your energy. So that is why I stick and repeating messages over and over like I just done with the moon. But stick with the channel. You guys will, you'll see what's up. You'll see how we do things on Crafty Raven. Okay, we got second card out, the King of Pentacles. All right, so there's another card with it. It was right behind it. The five of Wands. All right, so first off, we had the moon with this seven, or is it seven? No, it's seven. Seven of staffs, seven of wands. All right, so defensive completion of a cycle. Okay, like not a major cycle, but yes, it is a major cycle. It's just in a different way. It's just like this has to do with emotions and what you're passionate about. Some type of really fired up, passionate new beginning or old flame, you could say, has been it's now being changed. There's changes happening right now. Like right now with astrology, it's like your fire is being challenged. Your ideas, what you believe in, is being challenged at this point in time, and like it's a dark path because you can't see everything in such a way. Like your beliefs are going, like it's outrageous. Your beliefs are really going chaotic right now. So it's like everything you're passionate about, you're trying to hold on to this passions, but at the same time, you're warring with your imaginations. You're fighting within. You're having within battles, having to deal with what beliefs you have concerning this and what beliefs you have concerning that. You cannot find stable ground. The only stable ground that you seem to be standing on is that of earth energy, and even it is up for contest right now. Let me clarify this real quick. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune, okay? I just clarified, I cut the deck. That's how I decided I want to start clarifying cards by just cutting the deck. And this Wheel of Fortune is talking about, your ruling planet, Jupiter, expansive energy when it comes to your thoughts and your ideas, like the imaginations, your beliefs and your foundations about what you believe that you are, who you believe that you are, what you believe this world is, what you believe this world has in store for you, what you believe you're capable of and what you believe you're not capable of. Pretty much it comes down and determines every factor in your life comes down to what you believe. All right, like it's so acute, like it's so minuscule. The actual importance of this is not minuscule. It's crazy. Like it's very intense. And the importance is very important. Like, what am I trying to say here? Sorry, guys. I'm getting mixed up a little bit because this is like, and it is because this energy is expansive energy. It's like you have a thought about this. It's like you go from there all the way to the other end of the galaxy, and you keep it expanding on all of these ideas, thoughts, and passions, and it's like you're having a hard time trying to hold on to where you can have some type of foundation. All right, when it comes to your beliefs and what you put your faith into on a day-to-day basis. It's like, you have faith that you get up out of bed in the morning, like, so you get up out of bed in the morning, or you go to work every week because you have faith that you're going to get paid at the end of that week. It's a belief system you've had, and that belief system is based in reality, in facts. All right, you go to work all week. Yes, you're going to get paid for that because it's a previous past thing that's happened before. You can compare it with something, so therefore it does not require faith. It's in your mind. It's fact. That is cause and effect. That's what happens when you do this. Okay, so those old beliefs about the world and the way that it works, in your current energy right now, you're being asked to stand on a new mountain, on a new path, to where you no longer take just things at face value. You no longer give, like, you, just because it happened that way before doesn't mean that it's going to happen that way again. And the Wheel of Fortune here is showing the archangels in the corners: Gabriel, Michael, Raphael, Uriel. Okay, that's the directions. And that's showing all these different paths that you're getting sprouted out right now, or that are actually sprouting out for you. And it's in this way that you're becoming this King of Pentacles. Okay, so the King of Pentacles, pretty much like all the other kings besides the Emperor being the, in charge of all the kings, you could say, this King of Pentacles is showing me that you're focused very, very, like, the only thing that you do know right now is that you're focused steady on your finances. You're focused steady on material. You're getting this material part down, okay? Like, forget about the religion, forget about all the spiritual aspect, forget about the love that's, you're supposed to have, or what's this person's doing, or whatever. You're focusing on getting your money right. All right, and if you're not right now, maybe you're watching this reading so you can get focused on that completely. And know that the Wheel of Fortune is here, rolling away old things and rolling in the new. All right, changes. It's time for changes when it comes to the way that you have been doing things in your power. All right, because your power is very expansive, and it can operate and do great things. But if it's not directed with some type of stability, some type of foundation, some type of current stream, some type of maintained energy, some type of maintained maintenance, then it's useless, because it's chaos, and it will just go everywhere. And you'll be talking in the way that I was talking when I first started this reading. Because you got the moon here, and the moon is, like I said, that deceptive energy. It's not so much deceptive as it is just cloud. It's dark. You don't see everything, and and it's scary. Like that moon, you're diving into these emotions, and you have these cycles that you don't know if you can depend on, because the moon may be here 1 month on the 6th, and then the next month on the 6th, it may be here. Well, the sun, and the way that its cycles are, if it's here on the 6th of March in 2020, it will be here on the 6th of March 2021, and so far and so forth every year after that. The moon cycles, you cannot set your clock by them, so you can say they're it's not chaotic, but you could use that word. And I hope you guys are understanding exactly what it is that I'm trying to say with all this when I'm coming back around into what I'm talking about, and stuff like that, because this is a very interesting reading so far, and I'm trying to do it the best justice that I can. So if you will, bear with me, and we'll see what is above you guys, Sagittarius. We'll see what's above. Yeah, the Soldier. Okay, I got this one too. Walking away from some type of emotional endeavor. All right, you're on that path. You've been on that path. You're beaten. All right, you're the prisoner. Of some type of something, but it's more so a prison that you've built, not wanting to give up your beliefs, not wanting to give up what you believe in and how you feel about something. You're not wanting to give that up. And you're also with the Wounded Warrior aspect of this card right here, and this card being the is it? No, nine of wands. Sorry guys, I can't see really good tonight. Anyway, this right here, like, being the Wounded Warrior aspect, you set up this wall of what you believe, of what you're passionate about, a wall of imaginations, okay? Right now, those imaginations are being shaken up. And so you've also set up this other wall of emotions, really, really put structure into trying to set this up right, trying to do the right thing, trying to be the moral person, and so in all this time, you've never really looked within, or not enough to understand that you need to do exactly what sets right with you. All right, not because of something you read, not because of something that someone's preaching, not because of whatever. You need to set right in your own intuition. That's what the moon is. It's talking about your intuition, okay? And doing what you believe, all right, is right, not based on anything else besides your own intuition, all right? What the divine is saying to you when you're praying, when you're doing your meditations, okay? And if you guys don't do meditations, I highly recommend binaural beats. And in this particular reading, you're going to want to listen to 760. Hold on. Actually, I want to look this up because I'm being guided to do so. Let's see. Sorry, guys. Just bear with me for 1 second because these are very helpful, these binaural beats. And there's one, I believe it's 765, but I'm not sure. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. 741. Okay. Binaural beats 741, and it's 741 hertz. Now this is cleanse infections, virus, bacteria. Now what this is going to do, it's a full level detox, so it's going to help you to more or less heal your past in a lot of ways. Get rid of old systems, old everything. So what you could do is listen to this at night before you go to bed. You could listen to it in the car. You could listen to it at the beach. You could listen to it with your best friend while they're looking at something and not really paying attention to you, or whatever you want to do. It's up to you. But I highly advise you to listen to that. Anyway, what is below you? And this right here, these walls that are put up, that has been your guides, your angels, helping you to set these boundaries and also break these boundaries, okay? Because it's not about destroying all your boundaries, and it's not about setting up all kinds, or you have to achieve balance with what you're willing to tolerate and what you are not willing to tolerate, all right? When it comes to your emotions, ideas, thoughts, everything. All your thoughts, everything that you process in a day's time, start treating those as contracts. When you get a thought, if it's a negative one, are you going to reject that thought, or are you going to accept it? Do that for 3 months and start to watch how your world will change. And that props out to Frederick Xavier, one of my YouTube friends I listen to, and just a really, really awesome person, awesome YouTube channel. The channel's called Mind and Magic, if you guys want to check that out as well. But the thoughts that you're having, treat them as contracts that you're willing to either accept, all right? And some people would say, well, that's a lot of work monitoring my thoughts. The problem is that people don't monitor their thoughts. The problem in society with why people are stuck in these time loops and why people can't manifest, and why when they do manifest something, they're scared of it or they run the other way, is because they don't know themselves. They've not reached a level that's in depth enough to where they're not influenced by all of these sigils, these corporate logos, these sigils, these demons out here. Possession is all around you all the time, and it's quicker than the drop of a hat. And you be standing around a few people one day, and somebody may say, yeah, I seen that over there on Google and it was pretty good and y'all should look at it too sometime. And then boom, that motherfucker just got possessed. You didn't even know it, but that's what just happened. Because his thought process went to somewhere, it was taken over. And if you guys would be interested in learning more about that, and if you guys would be interested in learning more about your chart, or if you guys would like a private reading, all the stuff will be down in the description. And I do welcome those. I do them a little differently than all the readers on YouTube, but I find it easier just somebody sends me some money, somebody emails me, gives me their name, their birth date, I send them a video of their private reading within 24 hours, and that cuts down on time. You can ask 3 questions in the email. It's a pretty good little system, and I do astrology birth charts as well, but those take me about a week to get done because I go in depth to see what all is going on and everything. Okay, sorry guys, I had some shameless product placement or service placement from myself. Yeah. Anyway, your ancestors, your angels, your guardian angels are helping you right now to set up the proper boundaries and absolve or demolish the old ones that no longer serve you. And my boundaries, I'm talking about beliefs and systems of doing things and communication and all these things. With Mercury retrograde, you have some type of love that you are walking away from right now at this time. And it could be a love of snack cakes. It could be a love of cigarettes, or a love of weed, or whatever. And freaking you guys are in this place where things are being torn down, so it's happening so expansively. That's the only word that I can use for it. It's such a great shakeup that it's a hard thing to deal with. We're going to go a little deeper and see, okay, yeah, standing at the prison. Now this is below you. It sets below you. This is the 2 of Wands. And all that below you means is pretty much the path that you're walking on right now. It's the natural world around you and what you are traveling over at this time. Okay? So you're traveling over a land of, you have a sort of tunnel vision you're trying to achieve when it comes to the future and where you're trying to get to, what you actually, but all this other shake-up stuff is being thrown in the mix, so you've yet to take the first step in this. You've yet to take off, and you not taking off and still gazing, daydreaming, all right, is causing all of this overthinking and contemplation to spoil what could be. But you guys, with the help that you're getting from the divine and the moon, it's like a dark, what do they call it? Dark night of the soul journey. You're going through a dark period, and you get, there's the tower in the recent past. The tower. So you've had some type of tower. The shakeup is brand new. There's those yods again. All right, coming off the light and the little yellow thing, and those pretty much are significant in saying, hey, you just had a alternative course correction, and the divine is very much guiding that so that you are able to be the best you that you can be. And the minute that you start to focus your intentions on being the best you that you can be, that's when things can really start to get to work. And you can start to reap the benefits of, all of your good ideas, all of your good imaginations, all right? Because you're no longer, and you're trying, you're trying to get streamlined. What's in the near future? Yeah. Look, Jacob's Ladder, it's the Eight of Wands, the Ascension. All right, fast movement, but fast, passionate action, okay, on what it is that you care about, what it is that you love, what the things that you, and everything else you're throwing away, all right? So you're focused on fast, intense action toward your passions. And this could, this could speak of sex. It could be you're going out and you're getting lucky all night, every night. You're getting lucky, and like you're trying to really, really step in your element through this. And I'm telling you, it's the more that you come to terms and focus on yourself with the meditation, with doing things, self-care, self-love, the faster that you're going to streamline this process, and it's going to be easier to get your goals, get the girl, get the stuff, get the world, everything. It's going to be, you're going to really step into a good energy, because with the Divine Suite, how people are viewing you right now. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. Now, you being the King of Pentacles, also with your current energy, this Ace of Pentacles showing me that the people are, no, this is not the card for the people who are viewing you, sorry. This is the card of how you're viewing yourself right now, okay? The next card out, let's get it. And then we'll just put them together. We'll talk about it both. The Fool, yeah, I seen that one on the bottom of the deck too. There's another one that come out also. The Star, okay. Okay, so pretty much you are viewing yourself right now like this, the Ace of Pentacles. A brand new foundation of income, stability. It's that King of Pentacles. It's things. It's material. It's the earth. It's money. All right, possessions. Now, you're seeing yourself wanting to possess more, wanting to own more, wanting to thrive in this garden of the earth. Earth energy, trees, money, things, Xboxes, cars, jewelry, everything, and you're seeing yourself step off and this brand new path. Okay, that's how. And now people around you are looking at you take off on this brand new path, the Fool card here. All right, and they're seeing you take this leap. Now you're gonna have people that's gonna try to talk you out of it. You're gonna have people that's going to hate to see you in this blissful state, all right, because they want to take away this next card, the Star, all right, you being the Star. Now, this card falls into the place of your hopes and fears, so it's like you want it, but be ready when you manifest it, because it's going to be scary. When you manifest things and they come and you actually get the things that you pray for, you could say, or that you're steadily marching toward or working toward, when you finally do achieve them, sometimes it can be overwhelming and it can be scary. All right, so, but it's still exciting because it's new and it's fresh. Okay, balance here, like you're almost scared of balance. You're almost like to stand in your pure energy, your energy, without all the bullshit beliefs of society stuff pushed on you, or parental stuff pushed on you, or other people's whatever. Something in a book, something on that somebody said, or just because the status quo says this, then you're starting to go back and start to rearrange what you actually agree with as far as being fact. Is the is the world flat or is the world round? And if either way, what the hell does it matter? If you're on it, if you're sitting on it, can you stop it? Can you stretch it out any more than it is? And I'm bringing this up as a point so you can understand that not all thought, some thoughts you can get lost in trying to figure out the meaning of it all. Okay? Don't do that. Focus on now, here, the present. What can you do? What action can you do? What can you actually, who are you? Now that's determined by what you do. Okay, so what you do determines who you are, and also how you're seen, how the whole thing. Like, you're in charge of manifesting your reality, and you are taking off on a brand new journey right now in the best way possible. Like, you have a lot of aid, you have a lot of guides, like you have a lot of help from the universe in achieving a good brand new path. Just like I said, try to keep your main focus at one with yourself. Keep your main focus on yourself. Okay, so here we are now. We're going to draw a few outcome cards along with some rune cards. Okie dokie. Let's see. Alright, there they are. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, I figured the Hangman would come out. Okay, so here we are right now. The first card we got out was the King of Cups. Being secure in your emotions. You've got all these people gossiping. You've got all these people around you. Jim done that last weekend, and that was bad. Don't you think that was bad? All right, the King of Cups don't listen to that shit. He goes about what his business is. He goes against, or about what his business is and what he's going to do. He's secured in his emotional self, so he's able to pour out his cup because he feels it first. If he didn't feel his cup first, he couldn't pour out of it. All right, so he knows how to balance giving. All right, but he also knows how to receive. And he don't receive nonsense. He don't listen to it. See that brick that he's floating around on out there in that water? It's his foundation. He has to have that foundation, or else he'll get swept up from the moon, creating the tides and the currents. All right, current. Be in the currency. All right. Now, that is your biggest current. That is your most valuable currency. It's time. Now, next out we have the Hangman. You're in this Hangman state. You're achieving enlightenment. Hell, if you're listening to the Crafty Raven channel, you damn sure are. All right, so you have this enlightenment here that you're achieving while you're suspended. You're in a suspended state because you're in, like, it's like a timeout. It's like the universe is saying, okay, hold on a second. Like, look into yourself for a little while. Let's look into yourself. Odin sacrificed himself on the world tree for 9 days. Christ sacrificed himself on the cross. Every bit, it's all symbolism in order to show how to go within, how to create and manifest life, okay, or whatever it be, some type of creation by sacrifice, from sacrificing something. Okay, you sacrifice your time to go to work so that you can manifest or create money. Okay, so here is the Empress, and that's showing the state that you're currently coming into. All right, and this is probably going to happen around the next week, maybe the next 2 weeks, something like that for some of you. But this major shake-up, this major change, like, that's already happened. That's in the past. And this transition of things balancing out is what I'm talking about. You know, this suspension, the suspended energy of you growing into this star, this Empress, growing into this abundant, nourishing, self, growing into your true self of that that wisdom giver. That expansive, awesome energy of who you are. Having a sun in Sagittarius, especially if your moon's in Sagittarius, that's your emotions are very intense. Your emotions are just everywhere, it seems sometimes, and that could even be so with the sun. But it's more so be your emotions or the sun being Sagittarius. If you're born in the end of November toward the end of December. Can't remember the exact dates. We're going to draw, let me draw a couple rune cards. Two. I seen 222. I'm going to draw 2 rune cards out here. There they are. Yeah, Hegel. Alright, so we have the first card out here is Hegelize. And that is delay, discomforts, disruptions, difficulties. Alright. It's the storm. I mean, look at that card right there, and the storm and the symbol of Hegel. This is major shakeups in your life. Okay, train wrecks, like catastrophes in a way. But just understand and know that the divine is with you at this time, and the shakeup is happening so that you can receive this, okay? Yara, this other rune card here. Harvest, ripeness, and rewards. Now this is rewards of mastery of thyself. In this particular reading, it's rewards of understanding that what you create, all right, what you actually put out into the universe, you receive back. Understanding balance, and this is your reward. Like the trial happened, so you can now understand that it had to happen. You had to be weathered by the storm to achieve the condition that you are now, if that makes sense. Let's draw a few cards for advice from the universe has your back. Here's some advice cards for the sign of Sagittarius this month of March. That one fell out. Hope is the conduit for miracles. Now, hope, that's faith. That's what you believe. That's what you tell yourself in the back of your head every day when you get up and you think that it's just, man, this sucks, da-da-da-da. All that's subconscious. And those subconscious thoughts that you keep telling yourself every day over and over, you have to change those so that you have hope and faith and to know that the universe has your back. That the universe actually is on your side, that it's not as bad as it seems. It only seems that way. There's energies that are trying to play on you, okay? And they're going to keep on doing so until you grow and you're weathered enough to then step out into your true self and away from all the negative stuff that tries to drag you down, okay? Because that's exactly what's happening with you guys right now. I mean, I know that there's going to be a few people that resonate with this, and I'm so happy that I can deliver this message with you. I'm so glad you guys stay with me to the end because it's been a really good message. Here we go. I'm going to get out one more. Oh, that's great. That's a great one. Okay. Obstacles are detours in the right direction. What have I just been saying? Weather in the storm, trials. All right. You go through something, all right, because people's like, why did this happen to me? Why did that happen? You never know anything until you try it. Try the word trial. If you go to a restaurant and you go to Burger King and you never tried the Bacon King, okay, and you're never gonna know what it's like to have a Bacon King. You're never gonna be able to have that experience. So things in your life and the negative things that are happening, all this sorting out, everything, the reason why you go through those things are so you can try them. And I hope this makes sense. I hope you guys are understanding exactly what I'm saying when I'm saying this, because I'm really trying to get that across, that the stuff that we go through in life, we manifest it, all right, depending on our mindsets and our thoughts and our beliefs and our level of faith, okay, until we reach a point where we just give up or we climb over. Okay? You're going through a course. You're going through some type of place. Now, you reach a wall. Alright? So, what do? Just lay down and give up and die? Or do you do whatever it is in your power to reach over that and get over that wall? Okay? And that wall is a trial. Alright? And you're experiencing that so you can then know, well, that's something I like, or that's something I don't like. The same reason you eat a cake. You say, well, that's something I like, or hey, that's something I don't like. But you tried it. I hope that makes sense. One more card from the universe has your back. One more. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the Matrix, baby. I am the dreamer of my dream. This whole thing's a simulation, okay? Flesh, it's like your spacesuit, all right? Now, a lot of people, a lot of you guys in my tarot readings, like, I haven't got into a lot of the stuff that I'm going to be talking about on this channel. Reach down there and hit the subscribe button, especially if this message resonated with you. Hit the button now. While you're thinking about it, thank you very much. Hit the like button. If you guys want to get a hold of me for any kind of readings, everything's in the description. Know that this is a matrix that we live in, and everything is thought, everything is consciousness, everything is energy. When you look at a rock through a microscope, it's a trillion little tiny vibrations. Okay? Everything is vibration, frequency, and energy. And this computer simulation that we live in, it's infrastructure, it's programs. They have a certain way of operating, and you being one of the, you can look at it like you being one of the programs, you have to establish a certain way of operating. And there's all kinds of little tips and tricks and hacks that you can use in this program. But the best one's going to depend on what kind of program you are. So, get to figuring out what kind of program you are. Had a great time, Sagittarius. Join me next time I post a reading, whenever that may be, and we'll get down to business when that happens. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading for March 20th, or March, today's the 3rd, 2020. See you guys next time.